Yo, guys, this is MoVernie on the move. Right now, I'm live here in Toronto Hyatt Hotel, and the reason why I'm sitting here, lucky, thankfully, he's a super tall guy, and if I did this interview with him just standing up, clearly I will be super short. So here beside me is America's Next Top Model, Matt. Nice to have you here.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Now, is this the first time you're in Toronto?
No, I was here in October last year, but this is the first time I've been here for Toronto Fashion Week, and I'm loving it. So,
Toronto Fashion Week, this is something that where people can be fashionable. Just as yourself, you're wearing one of our symbolic Roots Canada, and now this is onesie, which is getting pick up a lot of popularity. How does it feel, and what do you think of onesie?
the onesie is coming back strong. I mean, I'm not sure whoever stopped wearing them. I wish that my mom just let me wear onesies from diapers to now, but I'm bringing it back, minus the diapers part. And yeah, they're awesome, man. Anything that you can wear that's equally as comfortable as visually appealing is definitely a winner. And it's kind of a fashion statement as well. And I don't know. I feel like anybody that has the confidence to wear a onesie, it says more about who they are than if I saw a girl walk into a club with a onesie, I would probably be attracted to her because it says a lot about her confidence.
If ladies watching this interview right now, you should start going and get some onesie and start trying to find where Matt is.
we can have dual onesie parties.
Oh, that sounds
we
good.
can have multiple people in onesies party.
That's probably one of the first onesie party ever.
Yeah, we could have like onesie themed parties. That sounds awesome. Like onesie bubble party theme.
That would be dope. So Matt, like you went to Toronto Fashion Week this week. You've been to a lot of, fashion show, you as a model included. What do you think of the quality of the Toronto Fashion Week?
My hat is off to you guys. I mean, genuinely, I've been to a lot of fashion shows and fashion weeks in New York, LA, all over, and you guys definitely are right up there with the best. And there's no shortage of effort being spent and people really coming together to make it something special. And anybody who hasn't come to Canada for Fashion Week, I highly suggest it. The models are great. The designers definitely are amazing. Honestly, I don't think that. I honestly don't think you guys get the credit you deserve. It's killer. I mean, it's right up there with the best. So I'm glad to be here.
Coming from a specialist expert in Matt to kind of showcasing the quality of Toronto Fashion Week, that means something, man.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it's great. I feel blessed to be here, and I kind of had like a chills feeling of surreal moment when I was in the front row watching some shows, and I'd never done that. Usually, I'm walking the runway, so it was amazing, man. And thanks for having me. Honestly, thanks for having me out here and allowing me to wear the Canadian brand Roots onesie and spending time coming out. So yeah.
So the show America's Next Top Model, the TV reality show, what are some of the things that you learn or gain experience that you think is very valuable that you gain from the show?
The thing that I definitely take away from it most, a lot of people think, did you grow as a model? Did you did you learn how to pose better, or your, angle or booch or tooch or tires, all of her lingo? And honestly, the thing that comes to mind for me is just kind of, I learned about myself, how I react to certain situations, how to calm down in the moment and breathe. And I learned what gets under my skin. And, it's kind of just, it's putting you through extreme circumstances and seeing how you react to it, which is extremely valuable in this industry because the entertainment industry and modeling and designing and the whole shebang, arts in general, is anything but normal. Right. And so being put in an extreme circumstance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the duration of a show, it definitely makes the real thing in life seem a lot more easy. For instance, this press tour right now, I don't sleep a whole lot, but it doesn't affect me because of how Top Model has kind of programmed me to be. So that's definitely the most valuable thing I got from the show.
So Matt, what is something that people might not know by watching you the show? What is the Matt behind the scenes?
There is no Matt behind the scenes. I drink coffee. I go work out sometimes. I drink alcohol from time to time. I'm kind of just a normal guy, and what you see with me is what you get. I try, and I think I give off the energy. People say that I'm genuine. I just don't really put on a front. People ask if who we were perceived as on the show is real, and I would say it's pretty spot on.
And I can definitely validate that he is down to earth, very friendly. The moment I just saw him now, he's real, man.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I think that humility is the most valuable quality to have in this industry, because the second you start believing in the hype is when it's going to be taken away from you, and it'll go as fast as it comes. And so, I think it was Charlie Sheen said that every time he's ever started to believe in the hype of him is when his career failed. Mm-hmm. And there's definitely something behind that. So the real winners in life are the ones that are able to achieve success but stay, humble. And that's kind of what I've focused my career on. And that's kind of how I think of my time on the show. Is I think of it as a success for that reason, because I was able to go through it and stay true to who I am. So
that's very solid. Being stay true to yourself is very important. Now, on a side note, I know that you have a project. You have your own brand of clothes.
Yes.
Now, when I first saw the name, I really thought that did I read something wrong? Okay, it's Mad Asses. Yeah. So it is Mad Asses.
Matt Ass No Labels is the trademarked name. Yes.
That's a very catchy name. How do you come up with that name, and what's the meaning behind it?
So they kind of created themselves, and I just ran with it. So a lot of fans, towards the beginning of the show, when it started airing, they started writing Matt on their ass in creative ways. There would be, two girls, and one girl would have M on one cheek, A on the other, T on the second girl. And I thought it was extremely clever, and I can laugh at that, I don't take myself too seriously, like I said. So for some people to be creative, to show me they're my fan by writing my name on their ass, I think that's really funny. I definitely got some humor out of that. And then it started to trend, and people started to start doing like crazy stunts with my name on their butt, and like trying to do anything to make it more original and more unique. And so I ran with it, and I was like, I'm gonna call this thing Mad Asses. And so the whole I did it like a play on words. I say my fans are all that Mad Ass, so like matters, and all of Matt's fans are badass, but I said Mad Ass, so it's just a fun play on words. And I've got like thousands of photos with people having my name on their ass.
Wow, I got to check it out, man.
It's on Instagram. It's okay. Mad Ass.
I'm going to follow you on Instagram.
Well, my Instagram is Matthew Steven Smith, but there's a Mad Ass Instagram that is just Mad Asses. So, then the no labels thing kind of started to happen, and people really caught on to that and loved that. And so that's a little bit more serious. It touches on bullying and people that are just misunderstood because they're put into a category that may be similar to a preference, but it's incorrect in so many others. So yeah, that's something that I'm serious on. Rubber wristbands, like the awareness bands, And actually, I think I have one. Yeah, so I've got one on here. And they sell for just a couple bucks, and the proceeds go to different nonprofit organizations. This month, the proceeds are going to a nonprofit that helps orphans in Denver, Colorado. And then eventually, it'll go to LGBT, and then maybe, but the no labels thing spreads so far. I was able to use my platform on the show directly for LGBT community. But it also touches on race, religion. I've got some Muslim friends who are really misunderstood in America, and they have to go through some hardship because of the misunderstanding of labeling Muslims because of the war that we've been in. So that's something I'm really passionate about, and it's awesome that I'm able to use my fans and give them a product, and in return they're helping out someone else in the world. So.
And also all for a good cause, for something for a good cause, for charity.
Yeah, exactly, and help people that need the help. So it's one thing for me to just go donate money. It's another thing to be able to make it so that my fans can interact and actually be giving back through them, and they can have a bracelet that shows that they support the cause. And so yeah, Mad Ass No Labels.
So that name is really catchy. It's going to stick to my mind. Great marketing. So what's next for you?
I have like career ADD. So I get bored with things really quickly. So I do a variety of things, and then kind of what I'm feeling is what I focus on. I'm publishing a children's book called Wendy, which I'm really excited about. I have written a full-length feature script that WME has reviewed, which I'm equally as thrilled about. The clothing brand, like I said. And then obviously modeling and acting along the way. So it's kind of just an abundance of creating.
And all talent. That shows multi-talent of your.
I like to think so.
So Matt, my show is always MoVernie on the move. Okay. If you have to choose a place to be on the move right now other than Toronto, where would that place be?
Montreal. I'm headed there in approximately 4 hours.
You speak French?
No, not a word.
I'm
like C, but that's Spanish, I think.
I'm pretty sure you enjoy Montreal.
I think so too, man. I'm excited. So on the move, I'll be in Montreal in like 4 hours. So I'm gonna be there. I'll make it happen.
Nice, Matt. Really appreciate your time here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Enjoy the rest of Canada and what Canada have to offer. An amazing roots, onesie, and best of luck to your career, man.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
MoVernie's out here. Peace.